just when we get the road, we think that looks like a track. Let's try it. There's a gate. Let's try it. And this is where we. Try and go with something. What the fuck did that do? So last night slept like an absolute baby, with no small help from Lefroy yet, which is always great. The silence was just immeasurable last night. No noise, no cars, no wildlife, nothing. Just total utter peace, which is exactly what we were looking for. So we're gonna have some breakfast, gonna have some sausages and haggis buns, jump back on the bikes and head off. The route we took in, we actually saw a sort of left-hand turn, which will be a right-hand turn now that we're returning. And we're not too sure where that goes. It seems to just continue on that dirt track. So we're going to head out on the bikes this morning, take that dirt track and just see where we end up. Hopefully a ton more off-roading, put the bikes through their paces and see what they can actually do. Undoubtedly, probably won't see anyone either, which is not a bad thing. Just see where we end up. What a find this is. Not too sure what it is. Maybe some sort of bird watching hut. It's certainly not a bothy. But yeah, that would have been a hell of a place to sleep or camp out last night. Morning. Enjoy the ride. Just when we get the road, we think that looks like a track. Let's try it. There's a gate. Let's try it, and this is where we've ended up.
Well, you got to do like this, why not?
Exactly.
See for miles.
Yeah.
Why not?
It's not often like this.
So they are the first people we've seen, 2 cyclists, and I must say, I'm going to gauge the age around 60 plus. Phenomenal from those 2. Obviously they're not the youngest and they're out here pedaling for miles. I mean, we've been on the bikes for miles and it's hard enough manoeuvring a bike, so fair play to them. Lovely people, stop for a chat. They're just soaking in the sun as we are. As they say in Scotland, it's not usually this nicer weather, so you might as well soak it up while you can. So fairly impressed by what those guys are doing, so we're just going to bomb off now on the bikes and see what more this dirt track has to offer.
Half of my fault.
Oh, that's just the exit.
Rather just park right here.
Guessing that's flat work. Put the main thing first.
So we've just stopped in Raymore Garden Centre for a phenomenal cup of coffee and a dirty slice of cheesecake. And upon realising as we sat down, Mark had a quick look for his camping kit. So his burner, his pans, knives, forks, cutlery, cloves, and it's gone. So there's 2 options. It's either bounced out of the top box when we've been moving on the dirt roads, or he hasn't packed it at the campsite. So what we're going to do is we're going to head all the way back the way we came, back to the original campsite up next to the lock, and see if we can find it. There's a possibility that it's not there. There's a possibility that it bounced out the top box and it's down the side of a cliff somewhere. There's currently a couple of sheep using an MSR burner, but then again we might find it. It's relatively early in the day, it's about 1 o'clock. So it's about 1.5 hours back the way we came, and then we're going to try and head up to Speyside after that, hopefully. We'll probably be in Speyside for about 6 PM, but because it's the middle of the summer, the sun doesn't go away till 9-10 o'clock, so we've still got plenty of light, plenty of wild camping options. Failing that, find a restaurant. We'll work it out. Something will happen, something will come along, but it's one of those. Shit happens. We all make mistakes. And but I mean, it could be worse. At least the road we're taking back's an awesome road. So yeah, that's how we'll get on.
A few moments later.
You get warm and you get up.
Yeah. The minute you stop,
Yeah,
start
you're
to
alright when you're
move,
cruising.
so get up as you start up through the vents, straight through the jacket out the back, helmet's the same, lit up.
Yeah.
So when you're moving, you're not too bad. It really
That's
drops
why
the
it's
temperature.
helmet cleaner.
Yeah.
Fucking
I
hell.
saw a helmet cleaner. I was like, what the fuck's a bikepacker bringing helmet cleaner for? The fuck do you
Oh,
need
it's his
that?
helmet?
Fucking clean your helmet. Sweating it.
Oh, that's awesome.
My back box has popped open as we've been riding up
All the
this.
way at the bottom.
This morning. First night.
Where are you riding?
Lynn of D. That's where we're finishing. That's where we started.
2.5 days.
Over there.
What are the chances thinking we're going to have to take this huge amount of trail all the way back down just to find Mark's kit. But it turns out a couple of random bikers picked it up and carried it all the way for us. So instead of wasting an hour and a half now heading back on the trail we've already been on, hopefully we can get somewhere to turn around and just go back, cut out the massive U-turn that we had to make. Wonderful guys. I mean, that's the thing. The vast majority of people are good, given half a chance. And then we're going to carry it all the way back and drop it off at the information centre. They might have stolen it, but they seemed honest enough, so very much appreciated of them. So get spun round and try and get back on the road and up to Speyside. So we've just pulled up to the Lindeloch Castle, not to go into the castle, but just to find somewhere else to go. So on the north side of the Cairngorms now, and we just want to stop somewhere for a pint. We're currently on the A95, and it's been a fantastic road up from the sort of southern end of the Cairngorms, if you like. So we're going to head up onto the Speyside Trail now. We've looked on the sat-nav and found a little pub up next to the McAllen estate. Head up there, have a couple of beers, try and dry our sweaty backs off. This t-shirt is absolutely drenched. It's still 28 degrees. So yeah, dry our stuff off, charge some stuff, and then make a loose plan, find some random tracks, just see anywhere that we can pull up and sort of find a campsite similar to what we did yesterday. Very, very unlikely that we'll find anywhere like we did yesterday, but time will tell. So yeah, a couple of pints, pull in, freshen up, drink some water, see where we end up after that.
Legend. You're a star, thank you so much. Do you want to tell it to you? I know, you can tell.
Oh, no. See that?
Oh, whiskey and cigar room.
Oh, should we get a bottle of Port Charlotte for the night? Oh, do you remember when Glenfiddich used to look like that? Is it open? Shit. No.
Look.
Subtle. Nice and subtle there.
Alright, if you could just open that again.
The glass shatters.
There's some expensive bottles up there, like Macallan 18.
Oh, them look very 80s and 90s, don't they? Oh, there's a nice selection of Ardbeg up there.
To be honest, I would probably pour Charlotte at the minute.
It's a safe bet, innit?
Aye.
If it's less than 50 quid, I'll have that, Right. It's less than 60 quid.
If it's less than 60 quid, we'll go Horters on it. We'll get a bottle of Port Charlotte.
It's not a late start, Mark.
A very, very late start. Sorry, buddy, thank you. Oh, God. I don't know about you, but I am damp.
I don't feel too bad.
this has been brutal. We're obviously searching and searching to try and find an untamed campsite off the beaten track. I've just dropped the bike twice in a row. Luckily didn't get my leg trapped, dived from it sort of Hollywood style. But we're just searching and searching, trying to find somewhere we can bed down for the night, and it's becoming a little more difficult than you would expect.
So it is now 9 o'clock-ish, and we've been going from site to site trying to find a little trail to wild camp. It's actually a lot more difficult than you would quite imagine. A lot of these trails, all they do is end up at sort of gates, private roads, private property. So Mark's found another one here, which looks like a picnic site, a public picnic site. So we're going to try, give that a go, but we're not going to be there till about 9:30. Now it is the middle of summer and it is relatively nice, but when it starts to creep towards 9:30, 10 o'clock, it's still going to get dark. And if we still haven't found anywhere, we're going to end up sleeping in a tarmac lay-by. Probably not going to be the most comfortable in the world. So fingers crossed the picnic site works and we actually get pitched. We've got bottles of wine, we've got food from a farm, we're ready to go, we just need somewhere to put our fucking tent. But we'll keep trying, we'll keep plugging. I'm following Mark, he's leading the way in. So hopefully this turns out to be something. Oh, this fucking Fiesta's smashing it. Hopefully this turns out to be something a bit more productive than what we've found so far. We have slipped quite far north of the Cairngorms. We're not even in the Cairngorms anymore. Up near sort of Rothes and Elgin. But one can only try. So I've got my fingers crossed for the last one. If not, Airbnb. Airbnb on the night you're trying to stay, unlikely. I reckon we're going to walk in. I reckon we're going to walk into that long grass and the midges are just going to go. I mean, it was shit. It could have been a lot worse.
What? Losing me shit?
Aye. Those guys hadn't they sort of come to our rescue. They're gonna go for the hammock.
I'm just seeing what it's like.
I'll just give it a shot.
It's just like ripped off cotton. Oh, where's the camper gear and kitchen got?
Fuck off of that. Of all the places to find as a sort of campsite, this is essentially, it's a public picnic ground, a public picnic area. There's one bench and some grass that hasn't been cut for quite some time. It's a perfect spot. Tuck the bikes in right around the back. Doesn't look like many people come here, if at all. and we're way past 9 p.m. now, so it's unlikely anyone's going to show up. So I'm going to bed down here for the night, cook up some food, have a few drinks or a glass of wine, and see what tomorrow brings. But all in all, day 2 again conquered. Very, very positive experience. Loved every minute of it. If I could just stay here for the rest of my life moving forward and just live in this, even in this picnic ground, I would.
The wholesale lamb, these 3 things. Burgers made into meatballs, pasta, and some pesto as well. Pasta's from the farm, meat's from the farm. Sauce is from the farm as well, right?
Tea is served.
No 2 sugars, please. Thank you very much.
You're going to try and go with soft man.
What the fuck did that do? What are we doing?
Oh, fucking hell, it's going to hug it out.
Good job the camera's not going in it.
Oh, class.
It's dripping over the road.
So that is us done. That is the Cairngorms conquered. So that was the little campsite we found last night. Quite literally just a public picnic table and a little bit of grass, but served its purpose. We're going to head slightly back north now, even though home is south, just so we can pick up a B road that runs parallel with the Spearside River. Seems like a bit more of a scenic route. It's not as hot as it has been. It's dropped down to about 18 degrees, so it's still quite pleasant. I mean, this is the height of summer for Scotland. So yeah, we're going to handrail to Spearside, see what this B road's like. Hopefully it's a bit more scenic, and that'll be us then done. Head all the way home. It's about a 5-hour trek back, but well worth it in the end. Couple of highlights. The military road. If you get a chance, head up through the Cairngorms using the military road through sort of Braemar and across to Ballater. That's pretty fantastic. And then I'll drop the coordinates in the description for that just phenomenal campsite, an off-roading section that we found, that we've seen the bikers on, where Mark just so happened to lose all of his cooking kit. So that was an absolute highlight. I don't think you'd find a campsite like that again. Those ruins out in the middle of nowhere, right next to a loch, after a good hour of sort of off-roading as well. So it was pretty much picture perfect. So yeah, another national park down before trek home.